This man conquered the known world. He was born in Macedonia, tutored by Aristotle, and by the age of 30 he had conquered Persia, Egypt, and reached India. Alexander the Great is a legendary warrior who is said to have never lost a battle. Created one of the largest empires in history, but he died young, only 32 years old. How did he die? That's what we're going to find out today. Alexander the Great was born in Pella, the capital of the ancient kingdom of Macedonia. His father was King Philip II of Macedon. His mother, Olympias, was of minor royal blood. As a boy, Alexander showed great promise. At the age of 13, he was sent to the famous Greek philosopher Aristotle to be tutored. There is a story that when Alexander met Aristotle, he asked him what the secret to life was. Aristotle replied, "The secret to life is not in what you eat, but in what you digest." Then Alexander asked, "What's the secret to happiness?" And Aristotle answered, "The secret to happiness is not in what you eat, but in what you digest." Impressed by the boy's wisdom, Aristotle took him in as a student. Alexander studied under him for several years, learning philosophy, science, and the arts of war. When Alexander was 16 years old, his father, King Philip, was assassinated. Alexander became King of Macedon at the age of 20. He quickly proved himself to be a capable ruler and a brilliant military strategist. He led his army to victory against the Persians, the Egyptians, and the Indians. By the time he was 30, he had conquered the known world. But how did he die? There are many theories about Alexander's death, but no one knows for sure how he died. All we know is that he died young, only 32 years old. One theory is that Alexander was killed in battle. He fought many battles, and it's possible that he was killed in one of them. But if he had been killed in battle, there would have been stories about it. There aren't any. Another theory is that Alexander was poisoned. This theory is based on the fact that Alexander's empire was vast, and there were many people who wanted him dead. One of the most popular theories is that Alexander was killed by his own half-brother Ptolemy. Ptolemy was the governor of Egypt, and he was very ambitious. It's said that he had Alexander poisoned so that he could take over the empire. But there is no evidence to support this theory. Another popular theory is that Alexander was killed by his wife Roxana. She was the daughter of the king of Bactria, and she was very beautiful. But she was also very ambitious, and she wanted more power than she had. It's said that she had Alexander killed so that she could take over the empire. But again, there is no evidence to support this theory. A less popular theory is that Alexander died from an STD. He had many sexual partners, and it's possible that he contracted an STD that eventually killed him. But this is just a theory, and there is no evidence to support it. There are also many stories about Alexander's death, but they are just that, stories. They are not based on facts. One story says that Alexander was killed by a hippopotamus. He was in a hippopotamus attack while he was swimming in the river Nile. Another story says that Alexander was killed by a bee sting. He was allergic to bee stings, and he went into anaphylactic shock. Yet another story says that Alexander was killed by his own soldiers. They were tired of fighting and they wanted to go home, so they killed Alexander and took over the empire. But these are just stories. The truth is that no one knows how Alexander the Great died. We do know that he died young, only 32 years old. And we know that he died in Babylon. But beyond that, all we have are theories and stories, nothing more than that. So what do you think happened to Alexander the Great? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an episode of this channel. See you next time.